What? Wow. Flipping hell. Hey everyone, Big Pauly back with a brand new video. Bit of Blu-ray hunting. Thought I saw a dinosaur. It must have been my eyes playing up. Anyway, hello, it is Wednesday. It is time for some Blu-ray hunting. I am over here in Canterbury. Decided not to park undercover because I don't want to pay another £8. So I'm at this other car park, which is a little bit further at the top of the town, but I think it's about £1.70 an hour. We'll have to check, but I'll pay it on me old Ringo, or Ringu, whatever you... No, that was a penguin, wasn't it? Yeah, anyway, I'll pay it on that. So what we're going to do today then? Wow, we are going to HMV, the new lovely HMV. See if I can work out where everything is again, because yeah, it takes a little bit of time to know where everything is. Pardon me, I've just had my breakfast. There you go. I had a lovely omelette. Shut your face. Yeah, I had an omelette with a sausage, bacon and mushroom and some baked beans and a cappuccino. Oh yes, baby, that was lovely. Right, yes, so we're going to do that. We're going to do HMV, probably do CEX and British Heart Expensive Blu-ray Foundation. Then we're going to shoot off down to the big British Art Foundation, the furniture one, where I don't really have much luck, but you never know. I mean, they've got a load of media. They've got tons of DVDs and CDs, but never find many Blu-rays down there. That's the place where that child stole that infinity glove that I was going to buy. Yeah. And then we'll pop down to Westwood Cross to the Cancer Research and go and have a look, see what's... What? Blimey. Okay. Right. Okay. What? It's visions based on movement. Oh, flipping hell, they're all over the place. Somebody messed the letter out the zoo. Anyway, we have Godzilla's today. I don't have a latte this morning because I've had a cappuccino at the farm shop. We had to sit in there with our coats on this morning because it was really cold. Anyway, there is the list. There is a load out this week and there is a ton of stuff out next week as well. Oh my God. Yes, I think next week's probably one of the biggest release weeks that we've had this year. Anyway, let's go through what is out this week, or what is already out and hopefully on the shelves. And there might be a pickup or two in there. Okay, so let's get comfy. Okay, first up, well, there's actually two really big releases this week. We've got Fantastic Four, The First Steps. Yes, I really enjoyed this film. I've only seen it once. I only saw it once at the cinema, so I'm really looking forward to watching it again, especially in 4K now. With hopefully Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision. I'm sure it's got both of those. Anyway, we've got the Blu-ray. There's the Blu-ray. We got a really nice looking 4K. I do love the artwork on that one. And there's also a 4K Steelbook, which I've had a delivery on. I did do an unboxing for you a couple of days ago. Pardon me. But I will show you again at the end of the video in case you missed it. We've also got Jurassic World Rebirth from Gareth Edwards. Again, really enjoyed this. This is available on the Blu-ray. There's the Blu-ray. We also have a 4K and we have two 4K Steelbooks. We have that one with a pterodactyl, or whatever you want to call it, with Scarlett Johansson. And then we have the logo one, which matches the logo ones on all the other sets. My only problem is I've got the 6-movie Steelbook tin collection. Where the bloody hell do I put Rebirth? Jeez. Yeah, so it's kind of like made that collection defunct now, isn't it? bleeding hell. Maybe they'll do another 5 films and then do another steelbook tin. Who knows? We've got Speak No Evil. Yeah, this is the James McAvoy one. This was okay. It was all right. I've heard that the original's better though. This is available on 4K and also a 4K steelbook. And then we have a bit of Frankenfurter. Yeah, we've got Rocky Horror Picture Show. That is available on a 4K, nice artwork on that, and also the 4K steelbook as well. I don't think we're going to get to see any of these steelbooks in HMV because I have tried the stock checker. Not that that matters anyway, because that's total crap. But none of them say in stock. We've also got the Doctor Who collection. This is one of the big lavish ones, about 50 quid, I think. Season 13 with Tom Baker. Apparently there's an audio problem on this, so there might be a disc recall. We've also got Clue on 4K, and that's with Tim Curry. I think it's just basically Cluedo, isn't it? That's the board game Cluedo. This is a 40th anniversary steelbook. Looks nice. Never seen it. Also Severance with Danny Dyer. Blu-ray. There it goes. And there's also a 4K collector's edition. Did do an unboxing and a review for it the other day because it was sent from the lovely people over at Fetch Publicity. I really enjoyed it. I had a bundle of fun with that film, and I don't usually go for films with Danny Dyer in, but he was a blast in it. So yeah, definitely watch that if you're into like Shaun of the Dead sort of stuff. It's kind of like the same type of comedy in that, horror comedy. We've got, is it Aeon Flux or Eon Flux? One of those. Yeah, Charlize Theron. That's on 4K. That's a 20th anniversary steelbook. Now, I don't think this film is that popular, but it warrants a 20th anniversary celebratory steelbook. I don't know why. Yeah, I've never seen it, but let me know if it's any good. We've also got Project Genesis, which does look good actually. I think this is probably going to be a subtitled one. This is available on a Blu-ray and a 4K, believe it or not. Yeah, 4K is about 27 quid, I think. We also have Beast of War, which does look good from the trailer. That's available on Blu-ray. That's sold out on the HMV website, and I don't think my local store here has it in stock. It says Maidstone has it in stock, but again, who trusts the stock checker? We've also got Afterburn with Dave Bautista. It looks fun, but it probably a load of old crap. So I might have to stream that one. And finally, we got Smurfs. Smurfs on Blu-ray. I think Rihanna voices one of the Smurfs. Is it Smurfette? Probably Smurfette. Well, it wouldn't be Papa Smurf, would it? Yeah, so anyway, that's what we've got. That's what we got to contend with this week. There are other things. There's boutique labels out, BFI. There's a couple of our titles and stuff like that. I'm not sure if there's any posh knobs out. Anyway, we'll have a look and see what we can find in the shop. If there's something that I don't recognise, then I'll probably just video it for you. There we go. Right, so let's get out of the car. I think we're safe to get out of the car now. I think the dinosaur's gone, so it's probably gone to Pizza Hut. Oh no, it won't go to Pizza Hut, isn't it? Because they're all closing down. There's a really big Pizza Hut down here, down Westwood Cross. Well, down Westwood Cross, not here, Canterbury. I believe that one's been saved. So, not that I go in Pizza Hut anyway. Why are we talking about Pizza Hut? Right, let's get into town, let's get into HMV, and let's go and see what we've got this week. Let's get out of here before get eaten by a dinosaur. I've had my breakfast, but maybe he hasn't had his yet. And my God, that would be a breakfast, wouldn't it? Be a buffet. Oh dear me. Right, okay, yeah. It's a nice little bit of walking today. Not raining. Feels warmish. I've got my coat on. My trousers are staying up at the moment. They feel really baggy. I'm gonna have to buy another pair of jeans. I've already started making holes in my new belt. So yeah, just having to keep going down on different clothes. Anyway, let's get down to HMV. Okay, so we're here, HMV. Let's go in and have a look, see what they've had in this week. Okay, so here's one of the big titles this week. Yes, Jurassic World Rebirth with a very red cover. £14.99 and it comes with a lovely slipcover. Fantastic. There's the 4K, same artwork. Again, a glossy slipcover, and it's £24.99 for this one, both with thick cases. We've also got a 7-movie collection in a jumbo case as well. This is the Blu-ray version, £39.99. There is a 4K version, but I couldn't find it in here. What else have we got? Down here, let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've got the Smurfs. Smurfs gets a slipcover. Of all the big new titles that come out, Smurfs gets a slipcover. Yes, there we go. What else we got? Let's have a look up here. Oh yeah, it's Fantastic Four. Yeah, there's the Blu-ray. Look, they can put a slipcover on Smurfs, but they can't put it on Fantastic Four. What is this world coming to? £14.99 for a very slim case, probably eco. There's the really nice artwork for the 4K, very nice, with a bit of spot gloss on there, so that's really cool. That's £24.99. No steelbook in here, unfortunately. We've also got the Rocky Horror Picture Show on 4K, yeah, standard size, £24.99 with a glossy slipcover. Awesome. There's Severance, which I've also reviewed and unboxed, so you can check that out further back on my videos. But yeah, that's a nice glossy slipcover on there. And down here we've got Clue with Tim Curry. So we've got 2 films with Tim Curry this week. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the 4K. Never seen this film, but it's based on Cluedo, really, isn't it? Yeah. £24.99. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, we got the Charlize Theron one, Aeon Flux or Eon Flux. The 4K even comes with a slipcover on that one, £24.99. It does look good, but I have no idea what the film's like. What else have we got? Over here, we've got a couple of boutique label ones. The Town with Your... I can't read that. Yeah, with a hair... I don't know. Yeah, it's blurred. £16.99. Oh, is it my eyes that are blurred? And then we have this one from BFI, which is the Eyes Without a Face. Well, where would you put the eyes if it ain't got a face? £24.99. Yeah, interesting. What else have we got? We got anything else? Oh, we got this one here. No Orchids for Miss Blandish. Who the bloody hell is Miss Blandish? £11.99 on that one, so that's not bad. Over here on the Blu-rays, we've got Afterburn. Yeah, with old Dave Bautista. Samuel L. Jackson. Yes. Oh, I don't know if to pick this one. Well, they've done to his head. Bloody AI and all that stuff. Yeah. Down here, we've got Beast of War, which I wanted to pick up, but unfortunately they don't have the Blu-ray. They only had 1 copy and they sold it. They do have Project Genesis on DVD. They also have the Blu-ray and the 4K in stock, so that's good. There's the Blu-ray. When I pick it out of the shelf, there you go. Nice Blu-ray, thin case though, no slipcover. I didn't show the 4K because it's in the other hand. Guess what I'm picking up? Yes, anyway. Right, moving on. We've got Speak No Evil. Yeah, no slipcover on this one. £21.99. There you go. Okay, so 2 pickups in HMV, a 4K and a 4K steelbook. I just had a word with a guy in HMV. He was just pricing up I Know What You Did Last Summer, the 4K for next week. No slipcovers. No slipcovers on the Blu-ray either. Might have to go for the steelbook to match it with the first film. I haven't seen the new version, so I don't know if it's any good, but I might go for the steelbook, so I've got both of them side by side. Anyway, that's those 2. Again, next week is going to be an absolute monster with releases. Let's go to our next 2 stops. Let's go to CEX and British Art Foundation, the one in the town. Yeah, the £5 one. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so let's go in the next two shops. CEX right there over his head, and British Art Foundation there. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so straight to the 4K section. The first thing I'm seeing is Alien, yes, with a really nice mint slipcover on there. Awesome. What else have we got here? We have got Babylon 5. This is the animated one. It's got a cover reprint. Oh, it's not the first time you're going to see cover reprints today. Jesus. We've also got the Bob Marley One Love movie there as well. Bit of Basic Instinct. Yeah, get those legs open. The Conjuring there on 4K, again with a mint slipcover. We've got some Deadpool and Wolverine. We've got a bit of Exorcist there on the Arrow label. Yeah, that's the Exorcist 3. Down here we've got a bit of Murder on the Orient Express. A bit of Man of Steel. Let's have a look at that one. And oh god, we've got a cover reprint on that one as well. Oh my dear lord. We also have The Last of Us 4K. I think this is a variant cover. It could be. What else we got there? We've got some Karate Kid. Yeah, there we go. 3 copies of Karate Kid Legends. 20 quid, I think that said. Awesome. Labyrinth back there. We've got some Gladiator 2 and Final Destination Bloodlines on 4K as well. Down here, we got a bit of Nosferatu. Oh dear me, yeah, and a couple of other bits and pieces. Yeah, you can see for yourself. There you go. And Spawn. We've got ABBA, yeah, 20 quid. This is the ABBA, the movie. I didn't even know there was a movie, but there you go. It's on Blu-ray. We've also got Borat, yeah, for £6 with a slipcover. You don't often see slipcovers for this one. Yes, very nice, very nice. Down here we've got Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know what season it is because I can't be bothered to read it, but it's 10 quid anyway. One in a massive box set, yeah. Anyway, cover reprint on Game of Thrones, 3 quid each. Cover reprint, cover reprint, cover reprint. It's nice to have King's Speech because that means that you're doing well in your Blu-ray hunt. Oh my god, here we go. Right, Lost. Okay, cover reprint. Look how many copies of there are for 3 quid. Cover reprint. Guess what? Cover reprint. 4 quid for that one. Look how many copies are though. We've got Legend there. We've got loads of other ones here as well. What's this one? Lethal Justice with Steven Seagal. Why would you have a cover reprint for that? It's probably a load of old pants. But there's multiple copies. And look, there's multiple copies of everything here. You've got League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with cover reprint. Oh look, there's another cover reprint. And another cover reprint. Oh, you get the picture. Yeah, there's that one there. Lone Ranger, all cover reprints. And then Lord of the Rings. And then you get that one, Les Mis, all cover reprints. And everything has got a cover reprint in it. Where's the bloody original slipcovers? That's what I want to know. And the inlay sleeves. All the Pacific Rims there. Oh yeah, all got cover reprints. We've got all these Peaky Blinders, all with cover reprints. Do they actually know that they'll never sell them? Yeah, we've got Planet Earth. Yeah, cover reprint, cover reprint. And then they got the Pacific, cover reprint, cover reprint. Oh dear me. Yeah, I'm getting bored of saying cover reprint. And a load of multiple copies. And guess what? All of these multiple copies have got cover reprints. What is going on, CEX? You are totally losing it. Definitely. Right, okay. What we got down here? Well, this hasn't got a cover reprint on it. It's Spartacus with Liam McIntyre. Yeah, really good. He wasn't as good as Andy Whitfield. Was it Andy Whitfield? I think he replaced him. But there's another one there. I do already have all of these, so don't need any of these. And also the spin-off movies as well. Up here we got Twin Peaks. Yeah, really big thick box there. 48 quid. That's a little bit expensive, isn't it? Blimey. Okay, so next up, British Art Foundation. Let's get in there and have a look at the £5 Blu-rays. See if any of them have been reduced. Okay, so there's a few Blu-rays in here, Zodiac. Some of them are £5. A few of them have been reduced down to like £2.50. But yeah, there's not a lot, unfortunately. Some of this stuff was in Poundland at one point. And then we got, what's that, Gone Baby Gone at the back there as well. We do have, hang on, Cliffhanger. Yeah, 2 quid for a DVD. Flipping hell. turned out warm. It's turned out warm again. Oh, it must be about 17 degrees. Getting a bit of a dab. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, if Halloween's going to be this warm, I think me, Lulu and Claire are going to be doing it in our t-shirts and underwear. Oh my God. Okay, so CEX. How do you get that many copies of cover reprint? Multiple copies. How do you end up with so many copies? I don't know. Surely people aren't nicking that many inlay sleeves. British Art Foundation, not that many Blu-rays, unfortunately, only a few. Some of them were £5, some of them were reduced to £2.50. The thing that gets me about that place is DVDs are £2 each. That's more expensive than Poundland Blu-rays, which were only £1 when they started. Yeah, I see places selling like DVDs like 10 for £1 or 20 for £1, but £2 each? Seriously? Yeah, it just don't sit right. Okay, right, let's get in the car and let's get down to the other British Art Foundation, the furniture place. Go and have a look, see what they've got. So I had the heating on for the last couple of days. Believe it or not, now I've just put the air conditioning on. It's so warm out there. I was just standing there in the sun and I could just feel it dripping off my head. It is really warm. Right, okay, let's get down to the British Art Foundation then. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so here we are down at the British Art Foundation. I think they've got some Halloween stuff in the window there. I've ditched my coat because, my God, it's warm. It's going to be colder in there than it is out here. Right, let's get in there and have a look, see what they got then. After we finish with the cancer research down Westwood Cross, I think we might go to the Range, or L'Orange, if you're French, and go and have a look at all the Halloween shit. Yeah, why not? Right, okay, what's that, 3 for £1 there? Okay, so, oh, good luck, DVDs, of course there's DVDs. Bloody DVDs everywhere. Sherlock, what we've got down there? Anything interesting? Rambo. That is the 4th film, the most violent one, I believe. It comes with a slipcover, and it's what? How much? 50p. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know if it's cut though, the UK version. We do have a couple of snapper cases in here. We've got Lethal Weapon. Yeah, that's a really nice one. I do remember that from back in the day, actually. I think I had Lethal Weapon 4 as well. I think it had a red snapper case. Yeah, what else have we got? Let's have a look along here. We've got some Crank there. Crank it up. Oh, yeah, we've got Ghost Ship on a snapper case. And it's got a lenticular. I think I used to own this back in the day as well. Yeah, don't need it anymore. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Wanted on the end there. We've got this really cool edition of Scarface. I think they want £1 for that. Yeah, it looks like it's got a couple of bits and pieces inside it, like a special edition. More DVDs down here. There's DVDs everywhere. Oh dear me. I'm going to have to write a DVD song in a minute. And then there's this. What is it? The Good German or something? Never heard of that. Okay. Loads of other stuff. We've got Child 44. That's actually a pretty good film. I did watch that once on streaming. We've got Crash over there as well. And what's that? Rebellion. Yeah, nothing to do with Star Wars. Look, they've got shit tons of CDs. Yeah, CDs. Yeah, CDs. Yeah, CDs, Paul. CDs. Yeah, you know what they look like. They look like CDs. But I tell you what, though, it's a lot of old crap. It's stuff that people are probably given for Christmas and they just don't want anymore. We do have some more DVDs. Oh, what a surprise. But there is one Blu-ray. Yes, there's one saving grace, but it's falling apart. The bloody cover's falling off it. But I already have it anyway, so I don't need to grab that one. Over on the back wall, though, we've got one of these spindle things with loads more DVDs, because they probably couldn't fit them up the front because, yeah, they needed extra room. Men in Black up there. We've got Warriors. What we've got down the bottom there? We've got Mummy. Hello, Mummy. What are you doing on the shelf? Yeah, Identity, Sentinel, Two Guns. Is that Peter Kay? Did I say Peter Kay? I don't know. Yeah, a load of DVDs. There you go. And just DVDs galore. And they've even got Christmas DVDs. 2 little stashes of them. So, yeah, if you want a DVD for Christmas, they've got shit tons. Okay, as usual, just DVDs mainly. A ton of them. It's like nobody can get rid of them. And they said DVD's not popular anymore. Yeah, whatever. It outsells Blu-ray and 4K. Only one Blu-ray, unfortunately. But that had a torn cover and I didn't need it anyway, so yeah, not doing too well with Blu-rays. What is it? People seem to donate crap tons of DVDs. No one ever donates loads of Blu-rays or 4Ks. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Stick it down in the comments. Do you think they're just taking the CEX? Or do you think a lot of people didn't move on to Blu-ray and just stayed with DVD and they went straight to streaming? I really don't know. Anyway, let's go to our next stop, which is going to be Cancer Research, that sometimes has Blu-rays. So I've yet to see a 4K in the Cancer Research yet. So we'll go down there and have a look, see what they've got. And they've got that massive wall of DVDs, so I might have a scour through that, see if there's anything there. I might not video it all and just have a look maybe through some CDs. Anyway, what a lovely day. Let's get down. I don't want to get in the car, I just want to be out here in the open with a nice warm sun and everything. Nice warm temperature, yeah. Let's get down to Cancer Research. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so we are down here at Cancer Research in a big empty car park. Still nowhere that's gone into home base down here. Let's go and have a look, see if we can find anything. Oh my god, this is just like a summer's day. It's really nice, it's warm. The wind is actually warm. And there's ambulances going everywhere. Okay, again, usual stuff, walls and walls of very generic DVDs. Box sets, DVD box sets of 24, tatty box sets as well, some of them. A few sealed ones, but no TV seasons that I'd want to pick up. What is going on? There's bloody sirens everywhere. There's an ambulance there, there's an ambulance over there, there's a police car there. What's going on? Yeah, so Blu-rays, yeah, they had a few more, but again, very generic. I did have to do a double take on those 50 Shades of Shit, just in case one of them was signed by me. Ha! Yes, you never know what happened to those Birmingham Blu-rays. They might have just thrown them out of the charity shops. Anyway, let's go back to the car. Okay, so let's finish off this week's video with a bit of Halloween shit. Let's go and have a look, see what Halloween stuff they've got in stock in L'Orange. Yes, as me, Lulu and Claire are doing our big Halloween thing again this year, let's go and have a look, see if there's anything that may be worth picking up for the theme that we're doing. Let's head into L'Orange. Go up and have a look upstairs, see if there's more stuff. I can see a load of Christmas stuff, but we want Halloween stuff. Yeah, they've got a Christmas tree up, they've got tons of Christmas stuff in here. Everything has been put out flipping normal. Look how much there is. We will go and do a video with all of this stuff, but for the moment, we want Halloween stuff. Okay, to be perfectly honest, I think it's just all Christmas stuff. It's like the entire floor is now dedicated to Christmas. It doesn't look like there's any more Halloween stuff up here, unfortunately. Yeah, it's all Christmas stuff. So it's just the Halloween stuff downstairs. We've still got lots of lovely, pretty lights though. Oh, well, let's just have a quick flick through here, shall we? Let's just have a look at some of these little things. These are really cool, I like these, but like 100 quid. Nice little display pieces and that. Everything lit up to increase your electricity bill, of course. Penguins. That's cool, I like that. Or even this one. £199, that's pretty cool. Looks like they are still putting a few things up. Lots of illuminated shit. Oh wow, that's a very fancy crystal tree. More stuff, more illuminated stuff. I think we're not going to get much more Halloween stuff. I think that was it downstairs, unfortunately. And the rest is just so much Christmas stuff. Oh my God, look at the lights. I'm getting blinded by the lights down there. Yeah, I think then it's just Christmas stuff for as far as you can see. Having a look at some of the board games and stuff in here. Do you remember the game Operation, where you had the tweezers and you had to pick out all the bits of heart and stuff like that and not touch the sides? Well, they've now got one called Operation Pet Scan. Remove the objects or set off the buzzer. So it's what everything that the pet's actually eating, like socks and stuff. Pardon? Yeah, that's what I thought as well. So that's a different version of it. Connect 4 spin. God, I remember playing that, but it was never like that. That's cool. What else have we got down here? Wheel of Fortune, The Traitors, Pub Quiz, Tilt Shout, Family Fortunes. Never mind Monopoly, let's play Drunkopoly. What do you meme? What's that? What do you meme? Family edition? Monopoly down there. Drinking Ludo. Race across the world. Don't panic. Okay, there's a few more Halloween bits downstairs here. Mixtures of like cups and stuff and ornaments. A few costumes and pumpkins here and there. We'll have to go to, what's the name of it? We'll have to go to Home Bargains as well. Maybe not today, but maybe next week, because they should have a load of Halloween stuff. It's the biggest Home Bargains in the southeast of England. Used to be a home-based store. Yeah, so okay, let's get out of here. Let's get back to the car, and then we'll be going home, and I'll show you what I've picked up today and also what I've had delivered. Well, I was going to get a drink. It's mostly all fizzy stuff and sparkling, but it's warm. The fridge isn't on, so all the drinks are warm, so I think I'll pass. Do you know what? I'm sure that they used to have more Halloween stuff in Lawange previously in other years that have gone by. Very strange. We seem to be the complete reverse of America, whereas America, I think, does more with Halloween than they do with Christmas, whereas we do more with Christmas than with Halloween. Yeah. Okay, it is what it is. At least I got a lot of nice Christmas stuff in there. But we will do the Home Bargains at some point in the next week or two. Yeah, well, it'd be next week, wouldn't it? Because Halloween's fastly approaching. I'm going to have a look, see what stuff that they've got. But for now, I think that is it. Let's go home then, and we'll see what I picked up today and also what I had delivered. It was a bit of a job trying to get out of there, a bit like Home Bargains, because there was only the exit door. I said to the woman, I said, how'd you get out of the store? She goes, you don't. We keep you here until you buy something. She said that. She said that. Honestly. And she says, yeah, I have to go out that way. So I went down the end, past the fireworks. And yeah, the only way to get out of a lot of these stores is through the actual checkout. So you have to queue up, and it's a little bit tricky in some places like the Home Bargains store, because the checkouts are so narrow that you can't fit 2 people through them. So you have to like squeeze and say, sorry, can I get through? Because they don't have a dedicated exit for you to leave, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, anyway, let's go home then, and let's wrap up the video. Okay, back from the shops, back in the cinema room, back having a swig of water. Okay, so good day today. It was a good day yesterday as well. Yeah, anyway, got a couple of pickups, couple of deliveries as well. I got one that now I'm going to be trading in because I've replaced it. I'll talk about one of the items in a minute. Next week, though, is going to be absolutely manic. Going to be so manic. I think I've got 6 items coming, and I think they're all steelbooks. It's nuts. I think so anyway. Plus I also got to order the I know what you did last summer, steelbook now. Now in the 4K doesn't come with a slipcover. Blu-rays I don't mind. Blu-rays, if it comes with a slip, it comes with a slip. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because there's so many Blu-rays that don't come with slipcovers. When it comes to 4Ks, I'm a bit picky. Because I would say about 99.2% of my entire 4K collection are slipped. Even with a couple of inky prints as well. And I don't like those that don't have slip covers. So it's a big deal when it comes to the 4Ks. But I am finding myself more and more picking up steelbooks. Steelbooks are my preferred format. I do prefer buying those rather than standard 4Ks. But there you go. Right, okay, so let's start off with the first one then. This is the first delivery, which I have not shown before because it only arrived yesterday. And that is Jurassic World Rebirth. And this is the 4K steelbook. I went with the logo design, as I've got all the others in a logo design, which were in the big steelbook tin. Yeah. So yeah, this has got the 4K and the Blu-ray. I'll just show you the back of the slipcover. Slipcover, J-card I mean. There you go. It's a bit blurred, isn't it? That's a bit better. Yeah, so you can get a good read of that. And also have a look at all the special features. And tech specs down the bottom there. Because we love tech specs. Okay, so, and it's a floppy one. It's a floppy one. It'll get folded up and get put inside. There is a slight problem. I have 2 dings. I know. Yes. And it was protected well. It was in one of those cardboard mailers. The cardboard box was mint. There was no dents on it. So it must have happened at production. But anyway, there's the front of the steelbook. Really nice. There is one ding up there. Very minor. Okay, there is the spine. There is the back, pretty plain, and there is the second ding down there. So not massive dings. They're not really noticeable, but it's just a bit annoying. And you can't do anything with it with HMV, because if you send it back, you've got to send it back, then you reorder it, and then wait for the new one to come through. They do say that you can take them into the store and exchange them, but very few new release steelbooks actually go into store these days. Very few. I mean, I don't even think Fantastic Four went into the store, and this certainly didn't either. So yeah. So there we go. Anyway, so 2 minor dings. If I'm able to get it again sometime in the future as a mint one, then I'll just grab it and then I'll swap it out and maybe trade one in. But 2 discs inside there. So we got the Blu-ray and the 4K and a nice image there of Scarlett Johansson. Very nice. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's one steelbook. So that's the Jurassic. I still can't put them in any cases at the moment because I'm still waiting for Steelbook Central to get a stock of their steelbook cases, which apparently will be in round about the 27th of the month, according to their website. So I'll have to wait until then. One that I did get the other day, I have done an unboxing, is Fantastic Four First Steps. Really nice glossy steelbook there with some spot gloss. You can go back and have a look at this. I did a full unboxing for it. Well, I'm doing the unboxing now, aren't I? And it comes with some art cards. Yeah, there we go. So very nice. And you have a nice little J pocket for it. Very cool. Now, one of the items that I wanted to pick up today is Beast of War. And unfortunately, they never had it. They only have the DVD. They had one Blu-ray in on Monday and they sold it. But they do have an order in for 3 more copies. So I might be able to pick it up next Monday on next Monday's Blu-ray hunt. It's not available on Amazon either. And it's currently out of stock on the HMV website. So they got 3 items coming in, 3 copies coming in. So hopefully I can pick that up. But I'll keep my eyes peeled. I will. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Yes. What else have we got? We have got Severance. Yeah, this was sent to me a couple of days ago by the lovely people over at Fetch Publicity to unbox and review, which I did, which you can go back a couple of videos, check out what I thought of the film. So that's on 4K. Now, I decided to pick this one up. I was humming and hawing whether or not to go for the Blu-ray or to go for the 4K. Normally I would go for like the cheapest option, the Blu-ray, but then again, everything's 4K these days. I've got a 4K telly, you know, I've got 4K, expensive 4K player. Why wouldn't I use the greatest technology, you know, for the best picture quality and the best sound quality? So I went for Project Genesis on 4K. Yeah, I know, no slipcover. I wasn't really expecting a slipcover with a title like this, but there you go anyway. So let's do an unboxing. It was an expensive one actually. It was actually $27.99. That's expensive for a 4K because we're usually about $24.99, aren't we? So yeah, I don't know why they put it at that price. Okay, so there is the front. I did watch the trailer for this. It actually looks really good. And I think it's going to look and sound brilliant. So there is the front. We do actually have an HDR thing actually printed on the slip now. So it's not on the actual piece of plastic or on a sticker. There is the spine, which is a thin one. There's the back. Let me zoom in on that. So there we go. You can get a good look at that and read all the tech specs. And there we go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all this stuff here. So I'm expecting some big like King Kong Jurassic Park type of action with all that lot. Now it doesn't have Dolby Atmos, which actually surprised me. It says DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Audio is in English 5.1, so probably a dubbed track. We have German and Thai English. I think it's a Taiwanese film or a made film in Thailand. I don't know. But the trailer did look good, so it did capture me. Luckily, we don't have one of those stupid eco cases. So we just have one disc, 4K. There we go. So I will let you know what that is like. So I'm happy I got that. The last title that I picked up, I actually wasn't expecting to be in there. But since the shop reopened, a lot of stock has come in from other places. You know, it's not the same stock that they had in the old store. That all goes back to like the warehouse or gets distributed to other shops. So they brought in another load of new stuff. So that's why there's so many steelbooks in there at the moment. And I found this. I found Forrest Gump, the 4K steelbook. I used to own the Blu-ray version of this with the white sleeve, well, the white steelbook. And I was always a little bit unsure to get that one rather than the white one because I thought the white one looks better. But that was only Blu-ray, the white one. So this is a limited edition 30th anniversary. So it was $34.99. So yeah, I've got it. I've got it now. So I'm happy. It does look a little bit glossy actually. So it's one of the first kind of steelbooks that I've actually picked up actually in store at HMV for quite a while, which surprised me. So there we go. We've got a sticker down the bottom there so the ratings can be removed. There's the bit at the top there. We've got a nice title at the top there. I will zoom in. You don't need to know all about this because I'm sure you've seen and are aware of Forrest Gump. But there is all the discs and the special features and the bonuses and everything like that. And there is all the tech specs. And we've got Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Okay, so it feels like it's a hard... Oh, hang on. What? Hey? What? Hey? What the hell? It's like a book that's actually stuck with glue to the back of the steelbook. What the hell? I've never seen anything like that before. Look. That's so weird. Right, okay. Let me just remove this. I've never seen that before. Right, let's get rid of that. We've got to remove this carefully because obviously I don't want to rip any pages on this book. Okay, so that's all right. Well, because they stuck glue on it, it has kind of made a bit of an icky mess on the booklet. That was a poor judgment, wasn't it? And then on there as well. Yeah, that was a bit silly. Okay, it's unusual. Never seen anything like that before. But we've got a booklet like that. Lots of pictures. I suppose because it didn't actually fit in the steelbook. There you go. But do you know what would have been the better thing to do? There's the steelbook. There's the J card. There's the book. No, put the plastic around it. And then someone will say, well, you can't see the specs on the back. Yeah, well then don't use glue. Just put that behind there and then that on there and then put the plastic film around it. It's not rocket science. It really isn't rocket science. Oh, dear me. How weird. Anyway, right, let's get this last bit of glue off because nobody wants glue. Right, okay, so there we go. So there's that. And we've got a nice little booklet that's now got splodge marks all over it. Thank you very much. There's the steelbook. Really nice steelbook. I do like the design on that. And yeah, I think it works with the blue because it highlights the actual feather. There is the spine. And then there is the back with a lovely box of chocolates. And we've got 3 discs. Okay. I don't think there's any artwork inside, actually. I don't think there's any artwork inside. It looks like it's just plain blue. Very unusual. It's been a long time since we've had a steelbook with no artwork inside. But anyway, we get the 4K there, the silver disc. And then we get disc 1, feature film and special features. And then disc 2, more special features on the back there. So 2 grey discs there. What are the extra special features then? So the disc 2 Blu-ray special features, yeah, commentary and stuff like that. Oh, disc 3 special features. I think probably disc 3 has got all the special features from like the other versions because they've got quite a lot. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so that's that. So I'll probably just stick that under there like that. Like that. Yeah, that'll do. Fantastic. And because I bought that now, it means that I no longer need my standard 4K array. Yeah, that's got a ton of special features on it as well. So it's probably just the same special features ported across. So I will be getting rid of this. I'll probably trade this in to CEX. In fact, I think it's probably got the same discs. It's got 1 silver and 2 of them. So it's probably exactly the same. Yeah, so I'll trade that to CEX. Anything else? Oh yeah, last thing. I still have the old Mission Impossible Final Reckoning Steelbook contest going. It's going to be running for another couple of days, so you've still got a chance to get in on it and maybe win that. But you'll need to go back to the previous Blu-ray hunt to find out what to do. But there you go. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. I'll see you on the video next week for a big Blu-ray hunt on Monday. It's gonna be a whopper. There is a ton out, an absolute ton of stuff coming out, and I'm due a ton of stuff to be delivered as well. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Awesome. Anyway, till the next video. Bye bye.